there's a lot of self-play RPGs that you can play using Taros.
Yeah, I saw one the other day. I would like to actually try it.
I'll send you a link to a bunch I've got.
Please.
Yo.
Good morning.
I've had 3 sips.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
That's so cool.
Well,
Yeah, I
loose,
guess. Like
loose
I'm
definition.
here. He
I
told
mean,
us he had plans, so I always text Aaron in the morning, like with a question about like social media or something, and then I'm like, look, I'm like, why did I do this? Like, he's not gonna reply. Yeah. Yeah. Amazing. It's impressive, honestly.
Thanks, Ro. Everything I just said, no one heard any of it.
Oh, it was so good.
It was. Well, I guess I gotta do the
It is
intro
what it
again.
is.
Do I? Hey.
Yes, do it again.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Casual Morning Show. I'm your host, Mike Pitts, and I hope you've had at least 1 cup of coffee today so far. I need more, much more, because I was muted for so long. With me today, we have a different R&R connection in Ray and Rebecca.
Oh yeah, her name does
oh my
begin with an
God,
R.
that's crazy.
They heard your reaction to that the first time, just not me. Holy shit. And we are here to bring you a bright start to your weekend. Disregard my especially tired eyes and maybe even some grumpy faces you see in front of you. We are some of the most positive, upbeat people you'll see on a weekend morning, mostly because we're conscious. You know who's not conscious? Aaron. Ha ha ha, we used to work together. You never get up. Boom. Oh wait, I can do that. There we go.
There we go.
Oh my
All
God.
Record time.
What a good start.
Shut it
to
down.
The day.
We're
Cheers,
done.
everyone.
Nailed it.
Oh, that was-
Holy
that was
Wait,
it.
cheers,
Big
everyone.
Hold on.
Big cheers.
This that way.
Get it in,
doesn't
get it-
work.
Oh,
Because it's blue, it doesn't work.
ridiculous.
There we go. It's late. I'm just.
I gotta give you your
Oh,
mug,
it's cute
Ray.
though.
Goes away.
Magic mug
Magic mug.
Shit.
Okay.
It's like
Just
Magic
like
Mike,
the
but
starship
not nearly
that's
as fun to look
on
at.
it.
Or I guess I could do this mug.
I did see you coming
Are
back
you
double
double-fisting
fisting. 100%.
Yeah, I'm smart.
Do they
I'm-
have different beverages in them?
Yes.
Okay.
Coffee
that's-
with
Mhm.
cream. Black coffee.
Stop it.
Yeah,
They
he's-
both have coffee in them.
Yeah. But they're different
I-
beverages because one has flavoring and the other one doesn't.
No, of course. Of
Completely
course.
different.
Oh, you could have had a third one that was iced. You're missing out now.
I don't
Cloak.
know the recipe.
Anyway, let's
There
start
it
with
is.
some positivity for the week because I don't want to listen to Ray anymore.
I knew what I was doing.
I know you did. Who's got? You know, I want to start off about something that I am mildly excited about. We were talking about this in our group chat, but Community
Mhm.
is getting a movie. 6 seasons
The
in a
prophecy
movie,
is fulfilled.
right?
Huzzah!
So it's gonna be on Peacock TV because that's who's like picked it up, which is fine. I don't care where it goes. I'll watch it anyway.
Yeah.
The downside, however, and this is why I'm not like super duper pumped about it, is Donald Glover's not going to be in it. So no Troy, no Shirley, and no someone else. Oh, Pierce, obviously, but
No
he
Pierce.
got booted
Yeah.
a while back.
Are
Yeah.
we? Well, how are we gonna watch it in Canada? Like, what is our Peacock? Like?
That'll end
You
up
can't ask
being
people that. You can't ask people what
probably.
their Peacock is. That's not okay.
Yeah. I think that'll
Sorry,
end up
Jake.
probably being Crave.
Yeah, might be.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Because
It better come out like pretty soon after the States. Like, it better not be a big wait.
No, I can't
No.
imagine it would be.
Yeah.
Especially with something like that.
Do you guys think it's gonna be good though? Is the
No.
question. No,
Not
me
really.
neither.
But like,
I have zero expectations, but I'll watch
Yeah.
it.
yeah. If honestly,
Dan Harmon's writing it at least.
yes, which is great. If Donald Glover was in it, I'd be like, this can be good, because then you could have Troy and Abed back. As soon as you lost Troy and Abed, it was like, fuck. That was really something good you had there. I'm honestly not very surprised that Donald Glover isn't doing it.
He's moved so far beyond it. He's busy.
He's very much like, when he was done, he was like, yeah, I'm done. Like, it's just my time. Like, I had great time with this, but like, I don't know. When he was gone, it was like, I'm not ever coming back to this, which was fine. Like, fucking guy's done amazing for himself. You know what I mean? I watched him when he used to do Derek comedy skits on YouTube. Love that shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I'm happy for the dude, but fuck, do I ever wish I could see some new Troy and Abed stuff. That'd be great.
That'd be great. However, I am looking forward to seeing Danny Pudi on the screen again.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah.
I think he's fantastic. I was so happy to see him in Avengers 10 years ago now. Yeah.
Well, he was in Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
He was, yeah, that's right. But yeah, he even had a speaking role. Imagine that.
Yeah. Like 2 lines. Woohoo!
Yeah, 2 lines.
Watch the fuck out, boy. But yeah, so that's some good news. It's just I like it's kind of like the Firefly treatment in a way, although Firefly I think was much more impressive that they got a movie out of it.
Considering they had 1 season and like what, 10
and it wasn't even a full season. Yeah, it was like 13 episodes.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I like seeing that stuff when the fans can make a big enough splash that it actually will make someone change their mind. I think it's a lot easier to do now. Because you'll have things like Netflix, Peacock, Prime, whoever, like a bunch of people will pick up movies that used to not. So that's great. But yeah, I think it's good news, and yay for them getting paid to do a silly show again.
Yeah, it's just one of those shows that when it was out was so like brisk and funny and well written. Yeah. And I mean, it, for better or for worse, that is the reason why we have Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
You know, I love Rick and Morty. I don't like the fandom. I don't like the fandom at all, but I like Rick and Morty. It's the same like as Star Wars. Terrible fandoms, good stuff. And Solar Opposites, which is like Justin Roiland's thing.
I watched a little bit of that. I liked that.
It's fine. It's just like, hey, you like Rick and Morty? Come watch Solar Opposites. It's basically the same. Like,
I was so upset when we started because I'd never watched Rick and Morty. And until like last year, and like knowing about the fandom and like knowing the stuff that like the merch and the stuff that people get excited about, all I knew about Rick and Morty was Pickle Rick. Okay. Fair. And I watched an entire freaking season of this show
and didn't get Pickle
Rick. And didn't come up.
You have to watch 4 seasons before you get to Pickle Rick.
I barely watched. I was like, I don't even know if I want to watch this anymore. This is disappointing. And when we finally got to that episode and then it was over, I was like, so he's like a main character now? I was like, no, that was it.
Yeah, no, it's the one time.
I was like, cool. No, this makes so much sense.
The real main character of that show is Mr. Poopy Butthole. We all know.
You know
it. So true.
Ooh wee.
Oh my God, you shot
good.
Great writing. But I mean, there are some moments in Rick and Morty that have like true gravitas to them. The episode with the hive mind, whose name is escaping me at the moment, the blue hive mind, Trinity, I think.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But yeah, basically Rick like has a hive mind that he falls in love with, and it's a rough episode. But like actually has like some real feeling to it. So it just, it proves that like Dan Harmon and Justin Roiland together know how to pull your heartstrings. And I think if they're going to do a community movie, they're going to try and do that. They're going to make sure that we feel something by the end of it.
Yeah. And the other guy that's like working on the writing is the guy who helped write like the paintball episode and some of the other like, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Like he helped write like some of the ridiculous shit, which is perfect because that's where that show kind of shined.
Yeah, absolutely. So nice.
Yeah. Good for that.
Great news.
Great news. Who else has got news? I have more news if I need to talk about news.
Okay, well I think I don't know if this is like counts as news, but whatever. I think it's cool. As I don't even know if anyone knows. My background is in classical music. That's what I went to school for. And that's what I
didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's what I did for my life up until I moved to Toronto. So this whole like Lizzo, I don't know if you guys saw this, but Lizzo got to play like all these old flutes, including the James Madison's flute.
James
I don't know.
Madison's
I'm not
crystal
from the US.
flute.
Yeah. And I just think it's so lovely because first of all, she was great. Like the noise she was able to bring out of these old instruments is crazy. Second of all, it's so good for historic instruments to be played every once in a while. Like it helps in their preservation, and to be able to like have, I don't know, to be able to bring in like a pop star who has like this classical training, and like it's just very cool. And third of all, that girl playing with those giant nails, I don't know how the fuck she did that.
That was pretty impressive.
It was very impressive.
The other thing is the immediate outrage amongst Republicans.
Just crazy. Like,
was there really?
Oh my god!
I guess I'm not that surprised.
Well, like, keep in mind, all of a sudden, an artifact that a minute ago nobody knew about, but suddenly a black woman is playing an old white politician's special flute. Suddenly that's sacrilege. You didn't know it existed a minute ago, but now all of a sudden you're real upset she played it.
The strangest opinions, honestly. Like, why is that something you care about?
Something about her being in the getup she is like, oh, that's an affront to history. Like, I don't think he cares, man.
Yeah, he's
been dead for a while. Yeah.
Like, and
probably happy somebody played his flute.
People always have opinions on stuff they don't, because I did see that too. Like people being like, well, like they're letting her play this and like that can't be good for it. And I was like, it's very good for the instrument. Yeah. It's very good for the instrument to be played.
It's also made out of crystal.
Yeah. Also,
it's not going to deteriorate.
Something I did not realize that I watched like a little clip on is I guess there was like some fire and like that flute and a portrait of Abraham Lincoln or something. Or George Washington, or I don't know. Again, I'm not from the States. I don't know or care.
That fire was when the White House burned down in the War of 1812.
Yes. Craziness. Oh, probably.
Yeah, we did that. Yeah.
Well, not us. Not these.
No, I was there. It was pretty cool. It was hot. It was hot like fire tends to get. Yeah.
Yeah, really accurate. And those were the only things that were saved. And I was like, damn, can you imagine just caring about, like, if we had a fire here, I would not save my clarinet. Like, there's no way.
Yeah, I'd let the violin go, honestly. I'd be like, I can get another violin. Who gives a shit?
Look at you people and your musical talents.
I was thinking about it, like, I would love to play it again, but it's so daunting because, like, I used to be so good. And now to be able to, like, to go back to it, like, it would be like painful, first of all, like on my jaw and everything, and then just to like, I don't know.
And then for me, it's like I know that what I do won't sound right to me because I know what I used to do was pretty good.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
The only way to get back to that is to practice, guys.
I know.
I'm also in an apartment building, and if I fucking bust out my acoustic violin, people might not like me very much.
That's their problem.
Yeah, I don't know how Nigel's gonna deal with it.
Up until 10 p.m., your problem.
I'm not. Yeah, but like they know who I am, and as much as
what are they gonna do about it? You're moving to a house. That's the perfect time.
Once I move,
6 feet tall.
Once I move, I'll need a different excuse. I agree. I'm just saying, as it stands right now.
This is a good excuse.
This is a good one. I can ride it for a little while.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, maybe I should bust it out in time for Christmas. I know some Christmas songs. I know. I
told Aaron I was gonna try to write a song for our channel.
You play some jazz clarinet for us?
Not on clarinet, on piano. I play a lot of instruments, not just piano. What?
I believe it's pronounced Yaz clarinet.
Oh, the Yaz.
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
What else do you play?
I did 4 years in school. Clarinet, what other instruments?
Piano.
Oh my gosh. Okay, bass guitar, ukulele. Are we talking like instruments I play well, or just instruments I can play?
Well, like I don't mean like you can pick up like any stringed instrument and go blong 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 like that. You can.
String instruments are the only thing I can't really play. Like I can play like trombone, trumpet, like oboe, bassoon, every classical instrument essentially, because that's part of going to school to learn it is that you have to take like classes in all of them. But clarinet, saxophone, piano. Those are probably my biggest ones.
Nice. What saxophone? You can't just say saxophone. There's like
alto sax.
There we go. Okay.
Because it's the same as clarinet.
I know there's more than one saxophone. Fucking ask Ray over there is going to be like, this what? I know.
He's like, I've seen a band.
I played in an
as
orchestra.
Well, right?
I've seen different saxophones.
I've seen that there are instruments. Yes.
Honestly, conducting was my favorite. If I was gonna go into anything, it would be conducting. But
I can respect that.
I moved to Toronto, and then I was like, this is a lot of work.
No one does instruments here. I will say though that Roy Thompson Hall. We've talked about this before. I don't know who I talked about it with. Honestly, I fucking love that place. That place is beautiful. I love Roy Thompson Hall. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's great.
I think we were talking about that because I was saying I was. Well, maybe we weren't. But
someone was going to see a concert.
No,
there.
we were talking about it on this a couple weeks back.
Yeah.
When it came up.
Oh, yeah.
You were in the chat back. Yeah.
Because I was in the chat because the hall at Edmonton was one of the first places I saw like a real symphony, like on a school trip, and I was in love.
Thompson Hall was for me too. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
It's like, oh fuck.
But Roy Thompson is beautiful. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. If you're ever in Toronto, go there. Not just for nothing. You probably
go for a
concert.
show.
They won't let you in just to like look around. Pro tips.
Look at you people having culture in your lives when you were younger.
Okay,
right?
like legit, the reason why I started learning how to play violin, first of all, violin was not my first choice. When I was in so in middle school, grade 7, grade 8, you had a choice. You could either be in band, strings, or art. So one of those 3 classes you'd get 3 times a week. Grade 7, I did art. I am not a good artist. Not by any means at all. I used to be able to write pretty good, but like art, fuck nah. My hands don't do the things I see in my brain. Never happened.
Yeah.
And then next year, I talked to my parents and I was like, I really want to get into playing some kind of music. Like, I don't want fucking art this often. It's shit. No, thank you. And the cheaper of the two was strings. Strings was like $50. Band was like $180. And they were like, I'm not giving you $180. It's like, okay, fine. So I got that. And then when we went in and they were talking about all the different instruments, I think my first choice, because we had to pick like our top 3 basically. I think my first choice was like viola. Thank God I didn't get that bullshit. Viola sucks.
Really? But you can, like, if you're good at it, you can get a better job with a viola than a violin.
All violas do is just play the background shit. I wanted to be a star, so I got the violin. Well, I ended up getting the violin.
You did.
Yeah. I was like first chair in my class. It was great. In high school I was. Actually, no, in middle school I was too. Because we were in like there was like a shitty strings, and then there was like people who learned this at home as well. I was not in that group. They were very good at what they did. But it was great. And then, I learned to love it. And then, hilariously, I got, like, way taller. And I was like, I probably should have played, like, double bass. Fuck.
Yeah. Whoops. See, I had gifted kid syndrome with music because I was so good in my, like, small town and, like, all the different schools I went to. And then I auditioned for school, like, for university. Yeah. And then I went to UBC. And I got there and I was like the worst. And I was like, how is this possible? Like, I'm amazing at this.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, you're not at all.
You're just better than everybody else in that small pond. Yeah.
Exactly.
There was a guy that I ended up being really close friends with. His name's Nick. Lives in Milton. He started dating this girl in high school. Like, they've been together forever. I love this dude. It's like one of my favorite people. We never talk because that's how I am with most of my friends. He started playing, and he was in like one of the good classes in high school, because where I went to high school, Port Credit, shout out Mississauga, what? PC what? That was what we used to say. It was stupid. But they were the only school that had like a legitimate strings program, so they actually like got funding from Peel District School Board to do strings. He was in like the good program because he started playing violin when he was like 4.
Insane. Like, but I would do that with a kid.
I would never hand a 4-year-old violin. I'd be like, go fucking chase a ball outside or something. But
go
like
color.
In retrospect, silly. I don't know how you hold a 4-year-old attention span to learn an instrument. If you had given
I think
me
you
that
just have to
before,
find the fun things about, like, I didn't teach anyone that young, but like we have a friend who his daughter like basically was like, I want to learn drums. And he was like, we're not going to buy you a drum kit or anything, but they found her like a good teacher who's teaching her like in a way that she really enjoys. Yeah. And this girl, I don't know, she's 7 or 8 now. And she's insane. Like, she's so good. Her entire life is about drumming now.
Is she that girl that went and played with the Foo Fighters at one time? Joking.
Yeah, totally.
That's amazing.
No, it's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's
instruments
it.
Instruments are great. If you ever have a chance, no matter how old you are, pick up an instrument. It's really fun.
Agreed.
And then you can be like us one day and just not play anymore and make up excuses as to why you don't. Anybody else have any good news stories?
Yeah, just gonna get over my burning jealousy of you guys being able to play instruments.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no. Music was strongly discouraged.
Well, music is the devil, so.
Yes. No. It's that. Never mind. We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
So in good news, for me, Democrat Congressman of Wisconsin, Mark Pocan, has introduced 2 bills to establish an LGBTQ history museum in Washington, D.C.
Oh, no shit. That's awesome.
Basically, he's like, like our community is facing unprecedented attacks, since probably the early 80s. There hasn't been like this level of attack and hate in our community. And we're facing erasure, and not to mention actual introduction of legal bills to erase the rights of people within the community.
How'd you just get muted? You
went, Ray,
your noise
come back.
Went bye-bye. It's like mid-sentence.
I was listening so intently, and then I was like, is he punking me right now?
Hello? Right?
Okay, that was weird.
Are you back, right?
That was so weird. Please continue your
I
story.
touched nothing. Okay. But yeah, so basically because the community is facing all this, danger in these times, like let's sort of canonize the sacrifices and hard work of people throughout history. People like let's say Lucille Ball, Marsha P. Johnson, like everybody, right? Like get them canonized within the museum. And there's also a 8-person council that are going to review like funding, how to make this happen, as well as seeing if they can have it actually attached as part of the Smithsonian, which is the world's largest museum complex.
That's so cool.
Getting that attached probably to the African American history wing, like just in there, since we were talking about marginalized people. There will have to be another bill passed in order to actually get it made. Mm-hmm. But it is something that is being introduced, and I mean, hopefully it can get past the Senate, right?
Positive thoughts.
But positive thoughts. The fact is that it has been introduced, and under this administration, I think it has a much better chance.
That's so cool. I love that.
I would go straight through that museum in a heartbeat.
Same seas.
I think it'd be great.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Casual ones trip.
Yeah. We're gonna road
casual
trip?
ones trip. Yeah.
Where's
we're gonna tax that?
Yeah, where is it? I don't think we can road trip.
It's going to be right in DC.
Like the other side of the country. Oh my god, I don't know.
We can road trip across 2 weeks. Yeah, we can do it.
Yeah, it would probably take a while. Maybe we don't road trip there.
Yeah.
Unless we get a party bus.
We rent. I was gonna say party bus or RV. Let's go.
I'll meet you guys there.
Yeah, you guys would hate me if you stayed in a place with me for that long. Don't do it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's a mistake. Trust me. Trust me. I'd be so grumpy. So very grumpy.
Yeah, I'm now at the point where people like, Extra Life. I'm like, I have to be out of my bed. I have to be not home at the end of the. Oh god.
There's a reason why I try to host these as often as possible.
Oh, I get it.
It's my bed.
Oh yeah,
I get it. I don't want to sleep somewhere else.
Oh, well, also, there should be more beds than there ever have been previously, so that's pretty nice.
Indeed.
Hope so.
I do have another real quick, easy one. We'll call this a bit of a fluff piece.
Hit it.
Okay, love it. Let's hear it.
Very easy. In Greensboro, North Carolina, a rare albino deer was spotted. Just absolutely pure white.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's just absolutely gorgeous young calf. And I'm going to post a link to it in the Discord because
I want to see
that's worth seeing.
That's so cute.
That's super cool.
Yeah. It's just, obviously something that's extraordinarily rare. So when you can actually see that and get that caught on camera, probably.
If you want to see a picture of this deer, join our Discord.
Do it.
Join our Discord.
If you hit a certain sequence of keys, the Discord link pops up. I'll do it right now.
It's usually an exclamation mark before or after.
Too many hours, Mike. There we go. Nailed it.
Oh, he's hanging out with the other deer. I definitely thought that he would not have any deer friends. It's because he's a bit of a liability.
Yeah.
It's true.
You are not hidden at all. Oh, you put this in a chat that no one else has access to.
Wait. Oh, did I? You know what? I didn't read it.
Put it in both.
Oh, I see. I see what I did. Yeah, I was like, Casual Morning Show. That's the right one.
That's what we're on right now.
Listen, I've only had a coffee and a half. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, join our Discord. You absolutely will not see what that fucking deer looks like. Don't complain about it either.
Yeah,
Welcome to
don't
our
search
show.
it out on the internet.
Fucking love it.
We are professionals.
We got it together. We have our sound
We
on.
only went like 2 minutes without me having any audio coming through. It's all good.
Barely.
I have a story.
Let's hear it.
Okay. I find this one more. It's both cool and good for the climate. But there is a town in Australia. It's called maybe Warrnambool.
I thought you meant it was
It has
called
too many
maybe.
R's and too many O's. I don't know what's supposed to be said, but they have a plan to. They have there's like this big basin that they have in their city, which is called Warrnambool. And what they're going to do is they're actually going to float on top of the basin 1,200 solar panels, which will actually be the biggest solar panel array that's in Australia.
Okay.
I was like looking at this, like I looked at it on like Google Maps. It's like just like this one the basins are all over, you know what I'm saying? But they just have like one big basin. They're going to put a bunch of things out there. It's going to generate about 500 kilowatts, or it's a 500 kilowatt array, I should say. And it's expected to reduce emissions by more than 600 tons per year. Environment.
Wow.
We like
Yay.
Now, my question is, this basin, does it have any like wildlife in it? Like,
no, it's like a
okay.
basin that's like surrounded by like the
Oh,
town.
it's like a gravel basin kind
I think
of thing.
so, yeah.
Okay.
I
that makes
didn't
a
look
big
at the
difference.
satellite view. I'll be
Yeah.
honest, just the Google Maps. That's it.
No, fair enough. No, because my concern was, okay, that's great that you're, doing solar power.
But is this
preserving life.
disrupting?
Right.
But is it disrupting wildlife? Is that water now not getting heated for the animal and plant life?
Yeah,
That's underneath. But yeah, if it's one of those things where it's just water,
Yeah.
then cool.
Yeah. And I think it's
absolutely.
the actual town's like water like distributor that's doing
Oh,
it.
okay.
Which,
Then that's even better. Yeah,
Yeah.
that water's already put aside and there's nothing in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, but like I think
Great
that's a
way-
good thing. Like if it's one of those things where if they can put that out there and they can prove that like it's worth it and it's useful, maybe other places will do it. I don't know if we'd ever do that somewhere in like Canada necessarily. I would like if we did, if it makes viable sense, right?
Yeah.
But I think it's a cool thing. I like solar power. Solar power is great.
I
The
mean,
sun, it's all over the place.
Reducing
We love that
600
thing.
tons of carbon emission a year is, it's a drop in the bucket, but that's a great contribution. Many drops,
Yeah.
many mickles make a muckle, right? So if we
Is that a
can,
thing? Is that people,
yeah,
do
George
people say
Washington
that?
used to say that. Yeah, George Washington used to say that.
Ray says it.
The idea is, sustained effort creates a difference.
Did they
So-
even have nickels back in George Washington's time?
I didn't
I don't
say
believe
I
it.
didn't say nickel, and he did.
I thought
Yeah,
you
wooden
said
nickels.
many nickels make a muckle, didn't you?
Mickle.
Oh, what the fuck?
Amazon Mancy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the exact moment we just had. George Washington's crazy. Wooden teeth.
What a guy.
It's the wooden teeth
With
poisoning his
wooden
brain.
teeth. But he was very
Yeah,
good
brain
in
is
in
the
Hamilton, so respect.
Which, as we know, was 100% historically accurate.
Yeah,
Of course.
frankly, I love that they did rap battles for deliberations. No downside.
Yeah. I mean, they should
What a
still do
time to
that
be
in Congress,
alive.
Shout out to Christopher Jackson. I think that's who was the first
That's
George
right.
Washington. Not
I don't know. I've
And-
seen it like once.
really. I fucking loved me and Brickley is a Brickley.
I know. I watched it because he would always play the music whenever we were in the car together, or he would come over to our house. He would play the music, and I liked the music, but I don't really. This is such a lame thing to say. I don't really like history. I don't like things about history. I just don't care, which is awful. Like history like that, like political history and stuff. Like it's just like not that interesting to me. And so I watched the thing, and I was like, I still really liked the music, but that was kind of it.
Well, I think that's a part of why like Lin-Manuel made it the way he did, was because a lot of people share the exact same sentiment. Like if you were to just talk to me about like Alexander Hamilton, I'd probably be fairly bored. But for him to be like, you know what, Hamilton was kind of like a rapper back in the day. You know what, I can make something out of this. And then he like wrote the whole thing. It's like, I'll watch this, and now I know a lot more about American history than I ever thought I would, because I know the songs. So
It's all about the delivery.
yeah.
I don't think I retained anything from it. But
Well, all you have
songs.
to know is that, oh fuck, Burr. What's his first name? Adam? Maybe. Anyway, he shot Hamilton. He's a dickhead. Fuck that guy.
Oh boy. Yep.
Aaron Burr. That's what it was. I should know that.
I didn't know that, and I've watched it.
He was played by Leslie Odom Jr. That one I do know because his voice is incredible. If you want to hear a good Christmas album, because I'm a big Christmas guy, we all know this. He has a Christmas album that came out like 2 years ago. It's fantastic. Leslie Odom Jr. He's also, what has he been in? He was in the Orient Express. He's in an up-and-coming movie that I forget. Is it that Menu movie? Might be Menu. Or The Menu.
Menu.
Has
it sounds like a lame name for a horror movie.
Wait. Hold on.
You're on the menu.
No, you guys would actually love this. This is like right up your fucking alleys, both of you.
Okay.
Look up The Menu. I think it's The Menu. God damn it, what's it called? The Menu.
The most cheerful people you'll see in the morning. God damn it.
Anya Taylor-Joy is in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Nicholas Hoult.
Yeah.
All right.
Ralph Fiennes.
Ralph Fiennes. Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I mean, that's how we do it.
Not Leslie Odom Jr.
Oh, it's at
but it's a black comedy horror. Okay, that's all I need.
Yeah.
A restaurant one. Okay.
So.
All right. I'll watch that trailer later.
Yeah, I would actually.
The trailer's good. For I won't. If you guys are gonna watch the trailer, I won't say anything more about it, just so that the trailer hits you fresh.
Yeah, stop it.
Cool. Yeah, that's the thing. I was actually saying to the friends the other day is that, like, we went to go see Clerks 2 last week, or 3 rather, last week.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, I haven't cared about movies coming out in a little while because life.
Yep.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of want to pay attention to what's coming out in theaters again because I have incentive to go out and see movies. And frankly, a movie is never better than when you see it in theater.
Agreed, 100%.
It's one of my favorite things to do.
It's one of those things currently happening right now that we're like, I never know what's in theaters. Like I literally just pulled up like Cineplex to fucking find out.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Well,
Halloween
part of it is
ends.
Yeah. Well, part of it being is that because we don't do the whole cable TV thing anymore.
Exactly.
We don't get those. We're not pounded with ads for movies coming out, and we get 3 seconds of an ad on YouTube and we hit skip. So we're not paying attention
unless it's something that I have like highly anticipated. No idea.
Yeah, it's the same like between games and movies nowadays. I'm like, oh, whatever it is, I'll get to it when I get to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will watch this though.
There's 2. Okay, so I'm looking at Cineplex Kitchener. There's 2 movies that I know of. I'm gonna read them all out to you. You tell me how many of these movies you recognize.
Okay, ready.
Okay. Yeah.
Bros.
Yes, I heard of this because that's the guy that does those stupid street interviews where he like runs up to people and like makes them answer a question really quickly.
Oh, what? Billy on the Street?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways, I hate them, but continue.
Smile, but I've seen Smile on Prime Video. Prime Video plays Smile ads.
I've seen adverts. Yes, same.
Don't Worry, Darling.
Yeah,
that's
I
do
Florence.
know this movie. Yes.
That's the whole Olivia Wilde like situation.
Yeah. With Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Cannibal.
Well, he's not in it. He's not actually in it.
But that was because of a lot of.
Yeah, but there's been way more drama since then.
I'm just saying, actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf deserves a shout out. They've re-released Avatar. Obviously, we know that one. Barbarian.
Someone mentioned that the other day. Peaches mentioned that he was gonna watch that or The Smile, but I didn't ask any more about it. So I'm an awful friend. Continue.
DC League of Super Pets. It's The Rock and Kevin Hart. It's impossible to not know about it.
Yeah, I know about that.
Oh, I do know this one. The Woman King.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know that one. Which
Really?
seems surprising because that seems like the kind of thing I would definitely know about.
Wow. Bullet Train, which I actually want to go see.
I want to see
that
that
looks
too.
like a ridiculously turn your brain off action comedy that I'll sit in VIP theaters for.
Yeah, same.
And then it's just like Shrek is playing
Shrek?
Today. Yeah, like OG.
Why?
Well, because it's Saturday morning classics.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, they do family movies for matinees on Saturdays.
That makes a lot more sense. I was like, wait, is it a new Shrek? Because I'll be there.
Because they'll do what is it? I think Sunday afternoons they'll do Metropolitan Opera.
Yeah, I used to go to that all the time.
And Saturday mornings they'll do family movies. So it's worthwhile because the admission is cheaper. It's usually like $5 or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that checks out.
Yeah.
But you're not allowed to drink sangria while you watch those. So.
Yeah, where's the?
You're not
if you're at home, you can.
allowed.
And again, with like the 6 streaming services, just stay home and watch this.
Man, you leave. You put the sangria in your bag. You get a large Coke.
Dude.
Go to the washroom.
Can we talk for a
movie
second?
hacks?
How much like shady shit as a teenager I did to either A, get into a movie, or B, to like smuggle in like full like
snacks.
2-liter fucking bottles of pop. Like, it's so stupid.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure there's not even a real rule against it.
Oh, there definitely
against bringing in stuff.
Well, there is, because movie theaters don't make any money off movie tickets. They make it all in concession, right? So,
but I still don't think there's an ad. Like, they can't kick you out for bringing in your own snacks, and they can't.
Sure they can.
No, they'll ask you. They'll ask you not to take it in.
Right.
Can you please leave
I mean,
that here?
you might be able to carry your way through. I don't know. I'm just.
I mean, I'll always pay for popcorn, so I don't know.
See, that's like the one thing I don't really love at a movie theater. I'd rather have it at
home.
Oh
my god,
I love hot
me?
popcorn. I want fresh, hot popcorn, and I'll never get it in a movie theater.
I'm with you on that, but like,
popcorn, so good.
Shanda loves it. She's like, that's 50% of the reason she goes to the movies.
Yes, same. When they started Uber Eating popcorn, I would order it. I'm not joking.
So when we went to go see the movie last week, I didn't eat all of my popcorn. It was the bottom third of the bag, give or take. And we're walking out of the theater, and I put it in the garbage. And
oh my god, why would you do that?
She heard the popcorn rattle in the bag, and that's the thing. She goes, "Did you just fucking throw that out?" I was like, yeah.
That's the smartest woman I've ever heard of.
What about me? I was like, oh, you ate a whole bag of popcorn. She goes, and I'm like,
yeah, take home popcorn.
I was like, what? Like, you're gonna eat that tomorrow? She goes, yeah, leftover popcorn. It's the best. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I would throw
disgusting.
it out too, 100%.
I love her.
But like now we're seeing the difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
we know where the levels
same
are.
with Blue Jays popcorn. I will take Blue Jays popcorn home.
I'll throw some Orville Redenbacher in the microwave. I'll get hot popcorn.
Ew, microwave popcorn.
No, I'll make mine on the stove. I've got a popper. But
yeah, I'll make mine on the stove.
Fucking
for sure. Little coconut oil and like.
Yeah. Do you eat it with your fucking pinkies out too? My popcorn.
You love cooking.
Well, because I need that oil free so I can go. Oh, I guess I don't know my eye. Yeah. But we actually have like the movie seasoning. We order it online so that it tastes like movie popcorn, but it's hot.
See, that's one of my favorite things. Like when you're having like a bunch of people over, is to make like different fancy popcorns.
Yeah.
For people, so I make like a paprika one and like
that's so good.
Like a sweet one. Yeah.
It's
like super cheap.
Yeah, you want to try something really different? Is do the paprika, but just like a little pinch of sugar.
Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, I'll try that. Yeah, Halloween party. Maybe you guys will be there.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Maybe.
That's
just like, these two, not everyone on the internet. You guys aren't invited. Sorry, guys.
But don't leave.
Rebecca's address is.
She lives in Toronto. So you just gotta start knocking on doors till you find her. I don't think it's gonna be that hard.
Well, all you have to do is just in the chat here is ! Beck's address.
Beck's address. Please don't add that as a prompt.
Yeah. Oh my god, no.
I might do it. Oh yeah, address in the Discord. You have to join our Discord if you want the address. God, what a bait! Holy shit!
All right, let's move on.
Let's do it. Let's move on. What else we got? Looking ahead, what are we looking forward to? Becca's Halloween party. Let's go back to that. What's your address?
I love fall. I love Halloween. That's so basic. I don't care. I'm so excited for it.
I'm right there with you, man.
I have been buying every time I go to Dollarama, I buy decorations and bring them home. I am going to decorate my apartment this weekend, hopefully. I don't know,
you treat Halloween the way I treat Christmas, don't you? Like, it's become October, so it's like, well, now we need all the Halloween.
Yeah, this is like spooky time, bitches.
Okay.
Get going.
You got to do it. We're going to start watching all of our Halloween movies. Got to start with Cabin in the Woods, because that's one of my favorites. Last year we started watching Alien, and we haven't got through all of the like later ones, so we're going to continue on that. Got to watch The Craft.
Oh wow, yeah, okay,
yeah.
It's been a minute since I watched The Craft.
It's I don't know, I love it.
It's pretty good.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't really like actual scary movies. I just like kind of pulp.
Scream.
Classic. Not really.
There's a special place in my heart for Scream because that really wrecked my childhood pretty bad when I was younger. I had a legitimate fear for a really long time. Yeah, my like sister let me watch of like getting fucking stabbed and killed.
Oh,
in my
yeah,
bathroom
okay.
Especially.
Yeah, terrifying.
Yeah,
Final Destination did that to me.
Of driving behind a...
Yeah, no log trucks.
Yep.
You stay away from those log trucks.
Oh, are you kidding me? In the 20 years hence, anytime there's a log truck, there's like a 3-car follow distance where everybody is like behind that because they're like, I've seen that movie. That's not happening to me.
If you watch the movie, that's not far enough. You need to be on a different highway. That shit was bouncing all over the place. Holy fuck, no one's safe.
I mean, the way the logs bounce, it looked like somebody playing with those devil sticks. You know?
And here's the trick.
Oh man.
And family's dead.
Yeah. No. But I'm right there with you. Back like right now, I'm looking forward to Halloween, spooky times. What I have done is throughout the month of October, I try to play as many scary games as I can.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
Because nobody else in the house will play scary games, but they were all very curious about scary games. So we played through Until Dawn last week. And now that was it. Supermassive Games, they have the Dark Pictures anthology where it's just like 4 scary-ish games in the same vein as Until Dawn. They're about 3 or 4 hours each. So we're working our way through that. And when nobody else is home, I'm playing through Resident Evil.
Of course.
Because that's what I do.
Why wouldn't you? Well, Ro would definitely play scary games with you if you ever want to. So I won't play with him.
I just had an amazing thought.
Okay.
We should all get Phasmophobia. I've never played that game in my life, and it'll scare the shit out of me. If we can convince Brickley to play too, you'll have 2 of the most scared members of our group playing scary games, and then we can get like Ro and Aaron or some shit, or even Ray.
I think that's
whoever.
a great idea.
We can do that.
Where we're all just we're all so jaded.
We need an October Extra Life.
I was just gonna say that would be a good October Extra Life, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm just not. I just know how I am, and I'm not looking forward to that.
Oh, great! No, it'll be fun.
It'll be fun. Yeah. Just bring chalk for your hands so you don't sweat all over our controllers.
I actually, because I used to do so much like body weight stuff, I actually have a bag of chalk. So
there you go.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll chalk up. That won't be bad for my mouse and keyboard, I'm sure.
Nah, it'll be all right.
We only have 1 computer, so I guess Rowan will play.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have anyway. So
I'm not.
I thought you just said like I wouldn't do that. Didn't you literally just say you wouldn't play those games?
I just would Rowan would prefer to.
But you haven't said that you want to or anything, right? Like I feel like you keep saying, yeah, but Rowan would love it. So I can't.
I just don't care either way. Okay, I don't think I would find it like scary. I don't love being scared, but I don't think I would. I've honestly never played like a really like a horror game though, so I don't know if I would find it scary or not.
So it sounds like you need me, you, Brickley, and then.
Well, what we need to do is just throw Beck in the deep end and make her play Outlast.
No.
But I don't know. Give me a synopsis.
You are a reporter trying to uncover the mysteries of a old insane asylum. You have no weapons, no way to fight back against whatever you may encounter. The only thing you have on you is your camera. And it's night vision so that you can see in the dark places.
I know this game. Yeah, I've seen Rowan watch Markiplier play this.
Yeah. Markiplier back before he sucked. Yeah.
Ro's gonna have to throw hands in the chat.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I was one of Markiplier's like first 40 subs.
Really?
Yeah. I love that. Way back, classic Markiplier, and then he went like hard YouTube and just got weirder and weirder. You get that YouTube money, man, it changes you. Yeah.
But I have seen this game in action, so I think I would be fine. I only find in-person things scary, and that's only when I like hype myself up that it's going to be really scary. Like haunted houses, I don't like doing because
I don't know. Yeah. The thing is though, is that like when you're playing a horror game, because you are like directly in control of the character's fate, their fear becomes your own. And there is a tension that's passed along, and like you'll definitely get nervous or jumpy. Even me, like I was playing Resident Evil 2 the other day, the remake. I've beat the game 8 times, and Mr. X was running after Claire, and I'm like, I can feel myself getting tense and getting not frightened, but just like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I think it's great. Rowan just said he would definitely. He said I played the reporter in TMNT, so it's a good match.
He said you played the reporter in TMNT.
I know.
Sorry.
You said you, as
I
in
thought
me.
you were like quoting him.
Correct.
Yeah,
the correct answer is you.
Oh my god,
brain
I
didn't like that. Okay.
Fuck. Yeah, I think it's great. I think we should do it for Extra Life. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
You'll be there.
I'll get a little F in the chat.
I'm gonna put it on social media, so there's no way to back out. I'm gonna say exactly who's starring in it.
Listen, I treat playing a scary game the same way I treat eating extremely hot sauces for Extra Life. I know I'm gonna do it, but I'm not excited. I know what's gonna happen, and I'm not thrilled, but I'll do it.
Excellent. What are you looking forward to, Fitz?
Not that. What am I looking forward to? I don't know. Packing? I'm not looking forward to that. That was a lie. What am I looking forward to?
Living in a big house.
Living in a big house will be nice. Also looking forward to going out. We're actually going out to dinner this evening to a place that is like fancy-ish because she just got a promotion.
Oh,
congratulations!
I will let her know.
That's exciting.
100%. So
what kind of restaurant?
It's like this smaller fancy-ish place. I don't know, somewhere in Waterloo. We're gonna go out and grab some chow, which is gonna be delicious. It's
Taco Farm, isn't it?
Yep. Is there a place called Taco Farm?
That sounds great. I want to go there.
They raise free range tacos. It's actually just up off of King Street near Father David Bauer Drive.
Okay.
It is one of the best taco places I've ever been. They make all of their tacos fresh, and they've got probably 30 different types, all the way from paella to fish tacos.
I love paella.
They have a ton of selected tequilas and mezcals there. Absolutely worth going.
Let's all go.
Yeah,
that sounds like another great Taco
Farm
trip.
Is one of my favorite places in the Tri-Cities area to eat.
Amazing. That sounds so good.
When roller derby was bigger around here, unfortunately, again the pandemic killed that. My buddy Tim was an official with the league. So usually what we would do is he would go out and officiate the game. I'd watch. And then afterwards, we'd meet up with sometimes some of the girls that were playing, other times just a collection of friends. We'd all go out to Taco Farm after and, celebrate.
I would love to do roller derby. I'm scared, but I would also love it.
I can help you.
Fantastic.
I can help teach you how to hit people.
That sounds great. I do have roller
12
skates.
years growing up. I'm pretty good at hitting people on skates.
You can't really do it like that, though, because the roller derby you see in the movies is not what roller derby actually is.
I'm going to teach hockey checking. Where's the downside here? You can't check people? Bullshit.
No.
Maybe it's just a good life skill to have, though.
Yeah, that's true. It's that a lot of people got real hurt real bad. So now it's not no contact. It's just have to make sure that if you end up hitting somebody, it's maybe your shoulder only, or
you should there's contact. That's fine. I can also show you how to make it look like you're hitting the shoulder, but hit them in the face instead. There's lots of things you can do. Lots of options. Go for the throat. I once got suspended for 4 games for kicking somebody once. So if you want to
ice skates on, that sounds really
100%
really good.
Sure did.
Oh, okay. Never getting on skates around.
I love talking
no
about
group
stories
skating
that
trip.
Really bad. A guy he fell in front of me, and I gave him the lightest little boop, and they were 4 games are out. And I was like, oh, I should have hoofed him.
Just should have done more.
I should have jumped.
Yeah, if I'm
gonna get the suspension, right?
Yeah. Of course.
That's dangerous. Don't do it, kids. I'm looking at, by the way, Taco Farm, and I like this $85 taco feast option. Yeah, it's like a 3-course taco meal, and it's $85 to serve up to 4 people.
Yeah.
Where's the downside?
That's honestly that's so cheap too, right? Yeah. The other thing they'll do is quite often up in Waterloo is they'll do craft beer tours or vodka tours or name a liquor tour.
Yeah.
Where you'll basically pay a set fee and go around to a set of different restaurants throughout the area. They'll serve you a small appetizer and a type of liquor. This is this is Dixon's vodka made in Guelph. You know, it's a corn vodka. It's made this way, so on and so forth. They'll teach you about it and then send you on to the next one.
That sounds really cool.
Yeah,
like
it's a lot of fun. They really do try to like create a sense of community and just a little bit of culture up in Waterloo.
I only like a little bit of culture.
Little.
Come on, we all know us like white Canadians don't really want culture.
It's not our thing. Here's the thing. Next weekend, Ro and I are going to Stratford.
Woo!
Have you guys been there? And what should we do?
So
why are you going to Stratford? Hold on.
We're going for Ro's dad's birthday.
Okay.
So the theater is there. The Shakespearean Theater is there.
Yes.
Go watch a play.
I believe we're going to some show. I don't know what.
Yeah, find out what's playing. They do a lot of Shakespeare there. I went to go see Othello there a couple years back, and honestly, like, it was one of the greatest experiences of my life. Because it's classic style. Like you're sitting in an amphitheater, like looking down the bowl at the stage, and it's just classic stage production. Yeah, it's fantastic.
I think it's gonna be very cool. Like I've never been up there before, but obviously since I moved to Ontario,
beautiful. It is. Like, if I had the money to live in Stratford, I would live in Stratford.
Really,
Yes, it is one of the most beautiful towns in Ontario.
I can't wait. That's very exciting. And we're driving, so it's going to be, like, all nice and fall. Oh.
Yeah, there's trees, like, down every street, like, in the middle of every street to break up the lanes. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, actually...
Oh, we're seeing Chicago. Okay, cool.
Oh, damn.
One of Shakespeare's
okay.
best plays, honestly.
Yeah. one of his best, I would say.
Yeah. Well, actually, Shanda and I are going away. It's her birthday this week. And we're
happy
going
birthday.
to go spend 3 days in Niagara Falls. We're not going to do all the touristy crap. We're going to go and just, like, get out to, like, Niagara on the lake and go explore, go hike, and do the same thing, like, sort of the fall color tour and just, go unplug for a little bit.
Love that. I will say though, as an avid D&D fan, I went once to Niagara to do all the touristy stuff because I'd never been, because I'm still pretty new to this side of the country.
Fair.
And they have, I don't know if you guys have been, but one of the like miniature golf courses is like basically Dungeons and Dragons themed. And it's like glow in the dark and there's just a bunch of dragons and wizards and stuff like that. Really? I really liked it. I'm not gonna lie.
I haven't been to Niagara. Oh God. So I used to, when I was younger, probably up until I was maybe 17 or 18, every year we played a tournament in Niagara. It was like a long weekend. It was like a 3-day weekend type situation. It was great because we'd stay there, like we'd stay in a hotel with like the entire hockey team, and like we'd go out to like Midway and play arcade games and stuff like in the evenings and whatever. Yeah. But like ever since then, like I think I went back once. I think my sister took me to Niagara for my 20th or 19th, maybe my 19th birthday.
Years and years and years and years and years ago.
Okay, well, relax. It's not that long, but it's nearly that long, so I guess, yeah. God, that's a long time ago.
Please continue.
I don't know. I'm trying to, like, I guess it was the last time. It was
so long ago,
really
his memory's fading.
It was a really funny trip because, like, so they took me so I could go to the casino for the first time. And Brickley came with me. And my sister got like a really nice room that had like multiple beds and stuff in it because it was like we're gonna splurge for your birthday. My sister was extremely sick, so she didn't leave the room. Brickley got sick, so he stayed back in the room as well. And then my sister's fiance at the time, he was also, I think he was staying back to help take care of my sister. So I went to the casino alone, spent $200 on slot machines, and then left.
Oh no. I did not make any of that money back.
That was the first and only time I've ever been to a casino.
I've never been to a casino, and I think I would be awful at it.
It's not a lot of fun, right? Because you're literally just watching your money just get shat away.
Yeah.
I remember because the same thing happened with me, like on my 20th birthday. My mom took me up to Casino Rama up in Aurelia, and she was like, "Okay, yeah, here's $100 or whatever it was." I remember we walked in. I walked to the penny slots. I hit max bet, and I won $400. Right?
Amazing. Like, okay.
Just first spin won $400. I looked at my mom like, "I'm done." She goes, "Yep, let's go."
Good.
Smart.
Good for you. Yes.
Yeah. I was like, she was like, yeah, you get to keep the $100 because that's what I gave you. Like, and the 400 you just went. So I was like, I just made $500 in 2 minutes. Cool. I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah. It's one of those things where like, first of all, I don't blame anybody who was sick. Like, they fucking got sick. They couldn't have planned that. You know what I mean? So like, I don't blame them for like a bad experience. But at that time too, I was also very like nervous about going and like asking how to play any of the games. If I went now, I'd go play like Texas Hold'em. I actually really enjoy playing poker and I'm pretty good at it. So I'd go and I'd do that or something, or blackjack.
I'd go play blackjack. I love blackjack. Sure. Like, I'm bad at it, but I love blackjack.
But like back then, it was like I don't want to talk to anybody, and the quiet thing to do is to just play slots. So I just like bounced from machine to machine for a while, and people come by and be like, "Hey, you want like a drink or something?" I was like, "No, thanks."
No, thank you.
Maybe just water, okay? And then just
I have way too much anxiety to go somewhere like that because even though I know how to play games like poker and stuff, like I would have way too much anxiety to sit down at a table and like I don't know the etiquette. I don't know what you're supposed to do in a place like that. So no,
that's fair.
Yeah,
that's gonna keep my.
Don't talk to everybody else. And that's the thing I see most of the time is that nobody actually wants to talk when they're playing. You know.
Yeah. But I'd be so nervous I would talk to them and then.
So I don't know. One day we'll go to Vegas and we'll have a redemption casino story for all of us.
God. We're just gonna end up in our own like hangover movie. That's all that's gonna happen.
That sounds great.
If I was a part of that, I'd be like, guys, I'm leaving. I'm not doing this.
Problem is we can't sleep in our own beds, so it's not gonna work for our group.
True, it'll never work. Yeah.
Oh God.
All right. Well, let's move on because we're getting near to the end here. Recommendations. Anything that you guys want to talk about that you've seen, watched? You can go.
Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus.
I went to Hocus Pocus. Well, I went to a screening of Hocus Pocus 2 last night, which was very fun. We did like themed snacks and stuff. So I made little spinach puffs in like the shapes of bats, and I made little mushroom puffs in the shapes of pumpkins, and I made worms and dirt. You guys remember that dessert from when you were like a little kid?
Haven't had that in a long time.
Yeah, we have some in the fridge now, so I'm very excited. It hits. Breakfast. It still hits just as good. Oh yeah. And then we had Jello shots, but out of like lemon and lime rinds. Yeah. So they looked like little pieces, and spooky punch, and like it was all decorated. Nice. But yeah, the movie was good. I don't know. It was hard. There was like 8 of us, 10 of us there. So of course people are going to talk through it and like, we're going to miss things. So I definitely am going to rewatch it, but it was good. It was like good for millennials and good for new people watching and like kids and stuff. So yeah, highly enjoyed.
I have a question. Did they replace the cat with a different cat? Is there a new cat? Because the cat.
No, it was the same cat. They brought him back. No, of course it's a new cat.
But didn't he move on with his sister? What the fuck?
Oh, I thought you meant the actor, the cat actor. And I was like, of course it was a different cat.
No, I meant like
it was 27 years ago.
I know the cat's dead. Thanks.
Okay, so it is a black cat in it.
Yeah.
And it's I don't want to spoil anything because it just came out. It's not the same
dude though, right?
It's no, it's not. Cool. But there might be there's an after credits relating to the cat. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
So I think the cat might be smarter.
Is that why?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
You're right.
Yeah, but it was great. Sarah Jessica Parker, whatever opinions you have about Sarah Jessica Parker, she was great in this. So, loved that. And you guys will both. I don't know have either of you watched The Bear yet?
The Bear?
Yeah.
We've talked about this like multiple times. I think I forget what it is every single time.
It is this. So it's a show. It's an FX show, and the guy from Shameless, like the older brother, he is a chef. He used to be the chef at French Laundry, and then his brother dies, and then he comes back to run like the family restaurant. Yep. It's awesome. It's really good. If you like, I mean, I know you guys are both into this kind of stuff, so watch it. It was fantastic.
All right. I'll have to remember that.
Yep.
Trying that out.
And Disney Dreamlight Valley.
Oh yeah,
that's just a quick shout out.
It did look like fun, but not quite up my alley.
No, I played like a little bit, and I was like, I actually wouldn't play this for an extended period of time, but did it bring me joy while I was playing it? Yeah, absolutely.
Fair enough.
I'm done.
Ray?
Yeah. Any recommendations? Honestly, not a whole lot this week.
Okay.
All I'll say is that I did I beat Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Nice.
And it was a gut punch of an ending. I had like a half day of mourning after I was done. So I mean, yeah, like it's a good game. Maybe check that out. But other than that, I haven't really been up to much this week. Aside from writing for Cyberpunk and getting hobby stuff together. So yeah,
nice.
Just been busy.
That's my shout out. Watch episode 2 of Cyberpunk. It was great.
Cool. I hope you guys enjoyed it because it was a lot of fun to run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was cool. What do I got? What are my recommendations? I'm still watching Terrible TV, so I've been watching The Challenge. I finished season 36 because we were told to start. So season 38 is coming out. We were told
Wait, 36?
You heard me. Yeah.
Holy crap. Okay.
So we were told by some friends to start at season 36 because that's when a bunch of drama starts. And I think we got to it yesterday, which is why I'm so tired. I stayed up late watching it. And basically, it's awful TV, but I can't look away.
Yeah, train wreck TV.
I get that.
There's like two really close friends got into this fight. One guy put hands on the other guy, and the dude who like is like the host for the show. His name's TJ Levin. Used to be a BMX guy, or maybe he still is. I don't know. He almost died once. It was cool. Anyway, he like had to come to the house, and he's like, it's never good when I have to fucking come here because they all stay in a house when they're not doing like actual challenges. And he's like, hey, for the people who were like just being dickheads all night, don't fucking do that again. This is your only warning. For the guy that laid hands on the other guy, and like he did it to like his best friend, and they'd already talked and made up. He's like, yeah, you can't do that. You're out. Maybe we'll see you back in another season, but like go home. And I was just like, oh,
fucking crazy.
Do I recommend it? Maybe. I don't know.
But start on season 36 is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Just
and now, like,
seasons 1 to 35 are just crap.
Dude, and then like my friend was like, okay, once you're done that, go back to like 30 and then catch up. And I was like, hold on. Hold on. That's a lot.
Crazy.
That's a lot.
How many episodes are in a season?
20. The show's been on since like mid 2000s.
What?
Yeah,
I've never heard of this show until you started talking about it.
That's fair. Yeah, but like there's this one guy who's like one of the like, he just keeps coming back. He's 42. Yeah, and like he competes and like still gets in like the top placings like all the time. It's incredible to watch. So yeah, maybe go watch that. Again, hard maybe. If you don't like it, that's fine. Oh, there was something else I was going to talk about too. I got nothing. Read a Brandon Sanderson book. There's apparently a bunch of like games and shows and stuff coming out soon, so go read him. I think
he's having a moment.
What is the name of that miniatures video game that's coming out?
Moon blank.
Yeah.
Something with the moon.
I put it in the Discord, but that was a while ago.
Moonbreaker. Yeah, so a couple of people in my miniatures group are talking about that. So I'm like, I'll have to give it a shot, try it out because
you can.
If it's a legit miniatures game, I'll play it.
You can. You should be able to sign for the playtest. Me, Aaron, and Jardine.
Oh, I thought it was closed. Okay.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's why I said maybe you can sign for the playtest. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I thought I'd seen that was closed.
I've downloaded it and I haven't opened it yet.
Okay. So yesterday I actually got out to play a miniatures game for the first time in about 5 months.
Ooh, which one?
So I play Malifaux, which is the basis for Through the Breach.
Yep.
But there's a sister game to that takes place on Earth called The Other Side. And where Malifaux is a skirmish game that has about 12 miniatures, The Other Side is a war scale game like 40K kind of thing.
Yeah.
But instead of having, like where a squad of Space Marines is like 10 guys, what it'll be is just like 2 movement trays of 5 guys. So it plays like a skirmish game because you're just moving like half the bases or a third of the bases that you would, but you have the same amount of models and you can like replenish guys representing like reserves coming up from the back line. But it's big, like steampunk Mechanica robots fighting off against giant serpents from beyond the veil of magic, and like ridiculous crap.
Awesome,
but,
yeah.
Got to play that for the first time in about 6 months yesterday, and
Nice.
I had a blast. Yeah,
that's very fun. I love miniatures games, and we don't know anyone else who plays Warcry, so it's just Rowan and I playing against each other every time, but it's still a lot of fun.
All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come visit you guys at some point.
Yes.
You teach me how to play Warcry. I'll teach you guys how to play Malifaux.
Perfect.
This is how he
that sounds great.
This is how he gets you.
Are you kidding me? Yesterday while we were at the store, I got 2 people into the Discord just by being like, "Oh, what is this?" I'm like, "Oh, this is the game. Here's why I love it. Word vomit. Would you like to join the Discord?" And they were like, "Yeah, actually, I'd love to learn how to play this." I'm like, "Yes, you would. Yes, you would."
Rowan loves games where you can collect things. There's miniatures or there's expansions. So as soon as you come over and play is what I'm saying, we'll buy all of it.
Here's my faction. Oh, you can't see it. God damn it.
He's gone. Right, come back.
Is it green?
It's green. No, it's white, and that's why it's not showing up.
You can turn off the green screen for a second.
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Nobody
Put it in the Discord.
But you know the big like file boxes?
Yeah.
I just have like a whole faction in there right now. So,
love that.
I'll show you in the Discord later. But.
Please do. Last time we were when we were in Perth a few weeks ago, Rowan got like all his old 40K miniatures like from when he was a kid and brought them home with us, and then he primed them the other days because like as a kid his paint job was surprisingly good considering how young he was, but now he's primed them and he's gonna repaint them all even though we don't play 40K.
That doesn't matter. They're beautiful models to have around.
Yeah, that's what I'll put in the Discord. We redid our model shelves with all the terrain and stuff too. So
see, I'm trying to like we have 4 people living in a 3-bedroom apartment, right? So we're trying to like finagle space because where I am right now, this is my stuff.
Yeah, just
like the desk is where my things are.
Surrounding you. Yeah.
So I'm trying to find like shelf space because I work hard on these miniatures. They're painted, they're decorated, there's time and sweat put into them. I want to show them off.
100%
in the box. So yeah, we're trying to find a space for a shelf.
We're trying to figure out what to do with this office room we're in right now. Speaking of not like having excuses not to do music anymore, I have my keyboard set up, but we're thinking of taking it down to put in like a permanent painting station.
Use the time.
I know. I mean, it's a keyboard unlike an X stand. Like it can easily be put up again. When we want to use it, but like I haven't pplayed it since we moved in here, so.
Yeah. The idea for me would be able to have a like 4x4 table in a room, and we sit down, and that's either the miniatures gaming table or the painting space. That's just project space.
Love that. I know.
It's out of reach for me. I'm a millennial, and I haven't been saving since I was 4.
Right? Well, I mean, like, our house is decently sized for the 2 of us, but oh my God, if we could have a room dedicated to just like one room for our office and then one room for our gaming stuff, it would be a dream.
The dream for Shannon and I is a 3-bedroom apartment of our own. Our bedroom, her space, my space.
Love that.
Right? You do your hobby stuff over there. I'll do my hobby stuff over here. Let's meet back when we go to sleep.
Well, I think that's the hardest part about working from home for me. Like, I like it, but like now we need a dedicated room to do our work in because like I don't have an office. Rowan's office isn't going to be open for a while, so it's just like this is our office now, and now we have like Ro's company sent him like a freaking Mac computer, like not even like a laptop, so it just takes up a lot of room.
Boy. That's pretty sweet. Yep. Stupid Macs.
Yeah, for all that Microsoft Word he has to do. It takes up a lot of power.
Oh boy. Excuse me.
Well,
one day we'll just all live on a commune and we'll have giant houses and we'll forage.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll raise
forest?
We'll have a mushroom farm, and we'll make cheese and what is it? mulberry wine, all that stuff from Redwall.
Yes, this is ideal.
We're starting a fucking cult. What's happening?
Dandelion cordial.
Yeah,
this sounds very culty.
A commune.
Yeah, no,
it's different.
Yeah,
it's different.
Yeah,
like it's not gonna be some Branch Davidian stuff. We'll be all right.
Yeah.
I might just live in the house that I'm gonna be moving into, but we'll see.
All right, sure.
Yeah, well, no one invited you to the commune. It's me and Ray.
Yeah. Yeah, you can keep your house with its rooms.
Well,
it's upstairs and downstairs.
It does, and then it's downstairs, also known as a basement.
I have a pool on my roof. No big deal.
Hope it doesn't leak.
I have a bathtub. Barely.
I love being a millennial.
Well, I think we've brought you all the joy we can. With that, unless anybody has anything else they want to dive into before we go for today.
Existential crisis? No, I'm all right.
All right. Well, just want to say then, thanks everybody for coming out. We're the Casual Ones. Thank you for joining us for the Casual Morning Show. If you want to check out some of our other stuff, we will be back live on Tuesday with our Welcome to Onshire series, which is run by Ro. And on Thursday, we're going to be back with our Punch Drunk Champions D&D 5th edition campaign. Both start at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can find that on our YouTube and on our Twitch because we stream to both now. Woo-hoo! And then if you don't want to check out that stuff and you just like hearing us talk in the morning and drink coffee and be miserable, we're happy. Then next weekend, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come on, hang out for the Casual Morning Show. But otherwise, have a fantastic weekend. Get up to some fun stuff. Enjoy that fall weather. And we will talk to you again soon.
And remember, get your pet spayed or neutered.
Yeah, I mean, do that though.
Yes.
But do that though. Yeah.
Actually do that.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.